Thank you for welcoming us in your great organization, in your great situation you are struggling. Dear friends of Women Committee of the National Council of the Resistance of Iran, dear Madam Mayram Rajavi, dear friends from all the countries. As you know, we are coming from Albania, and I am happy with my colleagues to bring you the solidarity of Albanian women, and I'm really happy to be together with you wonderful women that fight for freedom, equality, human rights, and tolerance in your country. And doing this, you are an example for all the peoples of the world. I have passed half of my life under a hard dictatorship regime in the middle of Europe, of the democratic Europe, and ideologic fundamentalism found its way. It was not a religion discussion, no ethnic one. It was ideologic in its populist and very sophisticated propaganda. And the strangest thing of all was that its slogans were based on equality between all citizens and between women and men. And it was true that we had equal jobs and equal salaries, and everybody had a job, but we were also equal on lack of freedom, lack of tolerance, lack of human dignity. It was a hard way to live, with prisons, deportations, tragedies of all sorts, and many lives and many families were destroyed. There were moments, there were years, when we thought that there were not any escape from it, not more light in the end of the tunnel, no more future, worse than the Orwell book. But nothing comes for granted, for sure not freedom. You, dear friends, women of Iran, you are facing many difficult and hard challenges. For the cause of freedom you are fighting, but you have a strong belief, as strong as women are wherever in the world. I am convinced that where the oppression on women is harder, stronger they become, because we women know that we are not only victims, and if we do not become conscious that there is always a way to freedom, this is the real danger. Our belief to the future is our guarantee to the victory, as our belief and our resistance to all forms of fundamentalism towards people and especially women. Sometimes the regimes seem to be invincible, but it is not true, because they are based on violence, and that is the shortest way to stay on power. And as it is underlined here today, the fundamentalism of all sorts is a question of power. As the discrimination of women is a question of power, because, for example, if we apply a law in Parliament to have 50% women MPs, then 50% of men's chairs are lost. So it's a question of power, many times. Albania, as my colleague said, is a safe country for your compatriots. They live from years in my country, and others will come. We try to be an example of solidarity and support for those who are under oppression and lack of freedom. We women have a common cause and a common issue all over the world. We don't need to learn languages to understand each other. For that, women can be the force who can win on all the fundamentalism and create a better future. And because we are in the country of Simone de Beauvoir, dans la place de Simone de Beauvoir, I would like to remind her famous expression, so you are not born woman, woman you become. So we know that we have to become strong women. Let's be together for equality, for freedom, for human rights, for the future of all the other generations. These concepts have no borders. They are the new world of humanity, and let's fight for them.